Hello, so second of my video series for the autumn and winter 2023 trends. I wanted to talk about texture. So you'll know that obviously clothes get manufactured in all sorts of different fabrics. One of the ones that's quite big at the moment is corduroy. So we haven't probably seen it for a while, but there's quite a lot of it around. So I've seen all sorts of dresses and things. I mean, Espiga has got its very fitted sort of straight dress with a little kick at the bottom, and in fact they've got several things in Espiga. They've got jumpsuits, they've got dresses, they've got all sorts. If you ever watch Sophie Rayworth on the telly, she's often wearing some of their clothes, particularly the cord dresses, so give a watch out for what she's wearing. But there are also lots of other brands obviously doing similar. I found it in Fat Faced, I found it in Mint Velvet, I found it in down in town in Elfix. They've got Roman and places like that. So there's all sorts of brands that have got corduroy as a sort of fabric for this season. So I'm going to show you a few of those. And then just to say, I'm wearing a sort of velvety velour-y kind of jumpsuit. This one is from Joe Brown's, and I know I've said this to you before, but I don't spend lots and lots of money on my clothes. So this is brand new with tags on from Vinted. I think it cost me £8 or something like that, or maybe it was 10. But anyway, it's a lovely sort of velvety, crushed velvety colour look. And it's not crushed, it's just velvet look jumpsuit. Obviously I can wear this more dressy, I could wear this Christmas time and things like that. It's in a deep green, but if I wanted to wear it more casually, I've just put it with a silver belt and some silver trainers on. So, and again, I'd grab my bag that I showed you in a previous video and I'd be away. So just to say, there's lots of these kinds of fabrics as well in quite casual clothes. So you'll find tops and trousers that match in these sorts of, they're very soft and luxurious looking fabrics, but in a very dressed down way. So have a look out for those on the high street. So talking about cord then, this is a cord jumpsuit. If you can see if I stand back a bit, it's a cord jumpsuit from Oliver Bonas. This is in that sort of deep sort of khaki green colour. Absolutely lovely. It's in a thin needle cord, so if you look at the actual texture there, you can see it's a thin needle cord rather than a chunky one. So when you're thinking about needle cord, as with everything, think about the size of the corduroy. So a thinner stripe is better on more petite figures and neater sort of framed figures, smaller framed people. And if you're a taller person or broader, then you might look better in sort of slightly thicker corduroy stripes, if you like, the sort of chunkier styles. So this one is a lovely jumpsuit. It's elasticated at the waist, so it will bring you in at the waist, which is great if you've got a lovely waist. And then it's got sort of straight, and not straight, they're sort of wide-ish leg trousers. So quite nice, very current. It's got a zip at the front, so you can have that down as low as you want. Again, you could put your cami in there if you wanted to, or do it all the way up, whichever you prefer. And it's got two little pockets on the bust there. So that's needle cord in green from Oliver Bonas. This one is a sort of deep burgundy colour. Again, it's in that thin needle cord. This is in a swing style, so if you don't want the attention at the waist, this will just drape lovely from the shoulders, really nice for oval shapes and things like that. So very easy, comfy one there, and that's in the sort of burgundy sort of shade in that same sort of thin needle cord. Okay, and then these trousers here, they're also in needle cord from Oliver Bonas. If you see, they've got a sculpted pocket design there, so quite nice. Just have a little bit of a something going on in the pocket if you like that. Bowden have got corduroy trousers, corduroy blazers in exactly the same way, so you can wear these things as almost like a suit, in jacket and bottom matching, or you can just buy the one thing. So these could just be an alternative to jeans or whatever, couldn't they? Or you can do it in a whole way in a dress. But lots and lots of cord out there. Oh, and cord skirts as well. So everything out there. There's just to show you these ones. These are that sort of wide leg style. If you watched a previous video of mine from last season, I had these same trousers, but they were in jeans. So they're quite a nice fit. So I can talk about the fit if anybody is interested. So those are some corduroy options. There's also, this is actually an older leather skirt that I've had before, but there's lots of leather out there. So again, if like me, you've already got it in your wardrobe, then now's the time to get it back out. You'll see it in dresses, you'll see it in trousers, you'll see it in jackets. There's all sorts of leather out there. So definitely one, if you've already got it, to get out. And then it is autumn winter, so not surprisingly, you've got lots of knitwear out there as well. So lots of wools and knits. And in terms of examples of, I've got the red jumper here. If you watch my colour video, you've seen this one already, but lovely red jumper. with little detail of animal print sleeves and animal print on the back. That one's from Love and Roses. So nice knit. Again, it's in quite a fine knit. So think about the size of knit that suits you. Think about the type of neckline that suits you as well. So generally speaking, higher necklines look better if you're neater busted, or you can put something over the top like a piece of jewellery or a scarf or something, and lower necklines suit nice full busts. So you can think about how high you want your neckline to go. This one is one from TU at Sainsbury's, or 2 at Sainsbury's. So this is quite an oversized jumper, it's quite wide. So again, think about whether you like that oversized style, and whether that suits you. And it's in sort of quite a chunkier knit, that one. So I don't know if you can see, it's got a chunkier feel to it, that one. Then equally in Sainsbury's, in the TU brand, this one a lighter weight and also a cropped style. So this is quite a shortish one. If I put it on me, you can see it sort of sits just at the waistline, but I'm quite petite, so it might be shorter on other people. Lovely, again, quite a fine knit, this one. It's not too chunky. And then obviously that one's got your little slogan there saying voila. This one here is from French Connection. Again, not too big a knit, so if you prefer a small knit, if that suits you better, then you might like that one. This one's got raglan shoulder line here, so rather than it being inserted and set exactly at the edge of the shoulder line, the seaming goes across the shoulder line, so it kind of cuts the shoulders. So quite good if you want to make your shoulders look a little bit smaller, that kind of thing works well. And then lastly, another knit just to show you with a bit of texture in it. So you've got this sort of chevron-y, stripy effect here. And this one's in bright green, as you can see. This is a short sleeve one, so you can easily layer something underneath, have it hanging out the bottom if you want to, just to give it a bit warmth for this season, because we're going to need long sleeves probably, aren't we? So that's just another idea, but this has got pattern in it, texture in it, so if that appeals to you, you might like that one as well. So there's quite a lot in terms of different textures out there, whether you fancy giving the needle cord you know, that trend a go, whether you want to go with the leathers and things like that, or whether you want to go for the simple knits and the other sort of you know, standard things that we'll see at this time of year. Lots of ideas there for your wardrobe. As always, shop your own wardrobe first. I'm sure you've got many a thing like this already in it. Take care now. Bye.